Fortnite streamer and pro player in the entire world.
Right. I have 126 million views on Twitch.
He's been playing Fortnite since the very beginning. He has competed in every single FNCS, but he's never won a single one.
If I win this, I'm quitting. If I lose this, I'm quitting. Whatever happens is whatever happens, bro.
But why hasn't Clix gotten that first place? Is he cursed? Is he just...
I'm trying to watch a video and your bitch ass is talking, okay?
What did you invite me to the call for?
Yeah, you're right.
You want me to mute up and watch this call?
You're right, my bad, bro.
Exactly.
It's not good anymore, or is there something much bigger?
Oh my god, yeah, Patron!
Going on.
All the shit I did for Epic when the game was dying. Remember when the game was dying? 5K viewers on the on finals. I was sure. Yeah, maybe I do cuss a lot. Hey, I'm done cussing. From now on, I'm taking the cussing from up here to middle. Deal. That, and they can't even have the sympathy to do something for me.
Today, we will discuss how Clix has never won an FNCS and why he might never win one. To really figure out why Clix has never won an FNCS, we need to take a look at his competitive history. Some of you may have seen this popular video I made about Clix, but this one will be very different. That got 1.7 million views? We're going to be focusing more on the Fortnite competitive side, as opposed to his early childhood life. And speaking of early on, Clix would start competitively gaming at a very young age.
When I was around 5 years old, I got into video games. I didn't have a PC, but my brother, which was at the age of like, I think 13 or something.
I know I'm pausing. This shit actually makes me so much, like, so motivated. Whenever I see myself back then, dude, it makes me so sad to see like where I started, dude. It's so crazy, bro. Like, this was dead ass. Like, I used to be fat. I used to be.
Then he had a PC that I would always sneak into his room and just play Call of Duty Zombies. First game I ever played was Minecraft, and then I realized that my dream is to like become a professional gamer.
From just 5 years old, he knew he wanted to become a professional gamer, and he did just that 7 years later.
No, I'm not cussing. I'm not cussing.
Starting now. On September 26th of 2017, a new game would drop that would change his life forever.
I was playing Minecraft, and I knew there was no way to necessarily make money off of, and I saw Fortnite, and I had confidence that Fortnite will blow up and I could possibly make a living or like a career out of Fortnite.
Fortnite's official open tournaments started on February of 2019, and Clix would play in his first ever tournament on February 14th of 2019. It was called the Share the Love Cup. Although Clix only got 660th on NA East, considering how many people played back then, it was still very impressive for a young kid. Clix would continue to play in some smaller cups like the Scallywag and Lux Cup without earning anything, but would make his first earnings when coming in 20th place in the Black Heart Cup and earning $500.
I remember that, dude.
This was all just warm-ups leading up to what he would win in the
Fortnite World Cup. The Fortnite World Cup starts on April 13th, when all eligible Fortnite players from around the world will be able to compete in the weekly online opens. Each online open has a prize pool of $1 million.
For almost a decade and still has not won an FNCS.
10 weeks and $10 million up for grabs. And it's all online. In each region, the top performing players from the online opens will earn a spot in the Fortnite World Cup finals in New York City to compete for their share of a $30 million prize pool.
Clix's success during the qualifier phase was all over the place. See, he did really well in some solo weeks, even getting first place in week 9 of qualifiers, but there were also weeks where he barely broke top 1,000. So going into the World Cup, it wasn't like Clix was a favorite or anything. However, it was cool for a lot of viewers to see such a young player involved in the World Cup.
I was a favorite to win.
As far as duos, Clix would team up with his popular duo partner Skeptic, and although they never got first place during qualifiers, they did get a second place during week 2, which qualified them for the LAN event and made Clix one of the few players that qualified for both solos and duos. Before the actual World Cup even started, Clix had already made a whopping $22,500 in earnings from the qualifiers. And for a 14-year-old kid, that was a lot of money. Because of these insane placements, everybody had their eyes on Clix going into the LAN. The duos tournament was first up and would take place during July 7th
Oh my god, I cussed.
Taking the stage out there, and in that group, we have Crimson Spades, Clix and Skeptics, PF Zin and Nix, Artgram and Falconer, and then Lenon and Tyler 15.
I think a lot of people are keeping their eyes on Clix and Skeptic because Clix's rise throughout the Fortnite World Cup
I'm so sad.
Opens has been
I hate watching this.
A lot of people
I hate watching this, bro.
Perform on the stage.
And
I hate watching
unfortunately,
this.
the duo didn't do as
I
well
actually
as they
hate it.
wanted, and they only placed 35th out of 50 teams.
That's
However,
bad.
the minimum prize pool
That's
was
so
still
bad.
$100,000 split between the two, meaning that Clix brought home $50,000.
What do you mean why, bro? Because
and don't forget, the
bro,
next
I didn't even
day,
show,
on July
like,
28th,
should've did so much
there
better.
would be the solo tournament as well.
Starting off there with Tfue, and then following it up, Unknown Army, Niddle.
Yeah, I made like 50.
Zom, Clix,
I cashed out a lot, though.
Parhu, Lasers, and Kurtz. I mean, Balla. What can we say about these players? And then you have the two young warriors,
Unknown,
Clix
dude.
and Epic Whale, known for taking walls, taking names, and pressing forward, doing everything they can to stop
Me and
their
Epic, bro. Oh my god,
Clix,
dude.
One of the players who
Me
has
and
fully
Epic,
qualified
dude.
for both solos and duos.
And day 2 didn't exactly go as planned either. However, Clix did improve by placing 18th out of 100 players and winning $112,500, which made his total for the weekend $162,000, which is life-changing money for anybody, let alone a young teenager. That being said, Clix was still disappointed in his placement.
Just be so sad, bro. I really just threw this. I'm so mad, bro. I should have got top 10 easy, bro. Damn.
Although he
Damn,
did
I'm still the
fantastic,
same.
Cody knew that he could do better, and luckily, he would have an opportunity to show that off very soon. Shortly after the World Cup had finished, Epic Games would announce that Fortnite would be moving to an FNCS format shortly after the World Cup.
Surprised
and for those
you
of
didn't
that
get
don't know what
fourth.
FNCS is, it's basically like the
33.
major in any other esports. Basically, it's a massive tournament that's held 3 or 4 times a year, where the best players in each region will battle out for massive prizes. And the start of this FNCS era was crazy for everybody. Season X started off as trios,
Crims and
where Clix
Spades.
would play with Crims and Spades, getting 7th in grand finals. Although
Damn.
this was fantastic, Cody was looking for something better and wanted to at least break into the top 5. The next season would be squads, where Clix, Crims, and Spades would add on Blake PS as their 4th player.
Wow.
But unfortunately, this would lead to
That's
them falling
insane.
down to 18th place.
That's
Moving on
insane.
to Chapter 2, Season 2, Epic would then again revert back to duos, and this meant that it was time for Clix to find a new teammate, and he would end up queuing up with another World Cup qualifier, Young Calculator. Once again, however, Clix fell outside of the top 10 and had another disappointing performance.
Damn.
It seemed like Clix just couldn't figure it out. Maybe he had the wrong teammates. However, that wouldn't be a problem much longer, because at the end of Chapter 2,
game was so
Season 2,
easy back then,
Epic would
dude.
host a solo tournament.
The game is the
where
hardest
Clix
it's
would
ever
be able
been
to
right now.
redeem himself for his performance at the World Cup. Fortnite held an FNCS solo online invitational where Clix placed 23rd. And once again, Clix just didn't finish where
Catch
he
us live on
wanted
Closey
to.
in
And
3,
although 23rd out
2,
of 100 isn't that
1.
bad, when you're one of the best in the world and one of the most popular players, all eyes on you to get the win. However, in Chapter 2, Season 3, we would stick with solos moving into the next FNCS, so once again, Clix would have an opportunity to improve on this 23rd place. And once again, Clix
No,
would not
Astria,
live
no
up to the
way.
task.
No way.
He would finish with a 27th during the grand finals.
Yeah, I remember that.
So maybe Clix just wasn't a solo player, and that's not a problem, because the final FNCS of 2020 would see us go back to trios again. Chapter 2, Season 4 would see Clix team up with Illest and Bizzle. And once
We did
again,
good, no?
Clix fell
5th,
short of his
right?
goals, finishing 14th
no way
out
we
of
got
33
14.
teams.
Really?
Before we get too judgmental on Clix, however, we can tell that 2020 was a very hectic year. I mean, there was duos, squads, solos, and trios, meaning that Clix constantly had to switch teammates, strategies, and metas throughout the entire season. It's hard to build up chemistry with a team when you only play together for a couple of months. So, with 2021 having some changes to the format,
I'm so confused
and
how people
giving
thought I
an
was the best player
opportunity
back
to stick
then.
with their teams longer, this would
Compared
be
to,
the
like,
season that Clix
now.
would have to take
I'm
over
the best I've
competitive.
ever been this
The
year.
first FNCS of 2021 was Chapter 2,
Compared to
Season
a
5,
long time ago,
and
like,
was held
crazy.
March 14th. Fortnite stuck with trios, but Clix
What
decided
up, Dukes?
to
You
drop
suck.
Illest and pick up the one and only GOAT, Booga. This pickup turned out very good for Clix and his trio, as they would place 5th out of the 33 teams
Oh, we did
on
get 5th
NA
in grand.
East. However, with Chapter 2,
Headshots
Season
night.
6 looming, they were all focused on getting another top 5 finish, if not the first win in Clix's Fortnite career. But things didn't work out
Oh, we
so
did get
well,
first.
because the trio didn't even qualify for
Wait.
grand finals.
Me and
So,
Booga?
with that happening again, Clix would be set out to find an entirely new trio once more. Chapter 2, Season 8, we would see Clix, Bucky, and Creo go
Oh
into the
my
F together
God.
on September 5th of
Oh my
2020.
God.
And they got 33rd place. And if you can do math correctly, you'll notice that only 33 teams compete in a trios tournament, meaning they got dead last.
You are a piece of Timmy.
ending on a sour note, Clix would need to look for a new team
You're a piece
going
of Timmy.
2022. It's
Timmy.
not just because his trio
I did
did
get
bad,
last, it's crazy.
but also because Fortnite was now switching to duos. And that means Clix needed to find the perfect partner to play with him. And as many of you may know, the first FNCS of the year was also the first
Duos,
FNCS
I
of
teed
Chapter
up,
3,
dude.
where we would see Clix
Me and
team
Dave
up
went
with
crazy.
iconic
Me and Dave
duo.
made a lot of
Yeah.
money.
The duo actually did pretty good in their first FNCS together.
Did we?
And finished in 7th place out of 50 teams.
Wait, what about the
However, when they
DreamHacks?
played again together next season in Chapter 3 Season 2, their 35th place out of 50 would lead to them splitting again.
Bro,
which meant
why
that
didn't you talk
Clix
about the
needed to look
DreamHacks that
for
we won?
another teammate.
All the
And
DreamHacks
if
we
you
won
haven't
and
seen the
stuff.
pattern yet, it seems like Clix just can't keep teammates. And I don't necessarily think that this is Clix's fault. However, let me finish talking about his competitive history, because later on in the video, I'm
Bro,
gonna
I won
talk
all
about
the-
why I
I
don't
won like
think
one
Clix
DreamHack,
has
but I got
won
third in all the
FNCS
other
yet.
ones.
And I'm also going to talk about how I think he could do a little bit of small changes to get that first FNCS
You're giving
win.
me advice?
But
Are you
moving on to the
serious?
next season, Chapter
Timmy,
3,
you're
Season
giving me
3,
advice? Oh
Clix
my
would
God.
team up with Dukes. And this duo did really, really well. In fact, they had the best placement that Clix has ever had in FNCS up to that point, which was 4th in Grand Finals. Because of this performance, they were invited to compete in the 2022
Oh, Dukes, we could've. I'm gonna be honest.
FNCS Invitational on November 15th. People were absolutely hyped.
If I
for
didn't
this
make that
event.
one
The
edit
convention center
in-
was
in
filled,
LAN, we could've
and
got, like,
fans
top 7 in
everywhere
LAN.
were hyped to return to in-person events.
Bro, we were the
for
best.
first
Bro, we were the
time
best
since
fighting.
World Cup.
But like,
And-
we just built IGL. Bro, the game back then, it was so easy compared it to what it is now, bro. This game right now is the hardest the game has ever been for competitive. Like, bro, Dukes, we should have easily won that. Pink is an idiot for landing on us. Pink and Anas, like, that was the most stupidest land shit they did. We could have actually did so good in land.
And on top of that, players were excited for a chance to once again compete on a global scale.
The wait is finally over. We are finally here for the FNCS Invitational, and honestly, seeing how packed the venue already is, it's exhilarating.
That's right. The fans are ready.
They would have been a
We
race for
are
first
ready.
with you kids.
But you know who
Yeah.
else is ready?
Or obviously,
it's the
bro.
players.
If we were
Check
on
this
con,
out.
dude. Wait, did we clutch a fourth,
These
or
are
were
gonna be
we
some of the most
top 3 the whole time?
exciting games you will see in all of Fortnite.
The last couple of years, I really missed in-person competitions.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get back into real-life competitions.
We're really hyped to
I didn't know that.
in-person events for like the first time since World Cup.
Me and Dukes are so excited, you know what I'm saying?
Why do I look zesty as shit?
Lands are just like the greatest vibes ever.
We've been playing with each other a lot, especially in the past like 2 weeks. Yeah, we've been
I look
working
zesty
hard.
as shit.
Clix and Dukes would end up placing 15th out of 50 teams.
Yeah, we could've got so much
which
better.
honestly isn't bad at all, considering it was the first land back since
No,
COVID.
considering we were
And
conned
on
by
top
2
of
European
this wasn't
idiots.
just the 50 best teams on NA East. This was the 50 best duos in the world. However,
Talk about the
as
people
we
who conned
know,
us.
Clix
Mr.
takes this
35th.
really seriously, and 15th was disappointing for him once again. Luckily, Epic Games decided to stick with duos for another year, but
Did me and
Clix
Dukes play?
decided to break up anyway.
Why did we split?
Instead, for Major 1, Clix would team up with Donnie, and the
Why
duo
did
would
we
get
split?
29th. Which was not a great start to Clix's
Yeah, me
year.
and Donnie sucked.
However, he had so many more opportunities to get into the global championship.
Acorn won the
at
League
end
Cup,
of
then I
year.
got dropped?
Well, not exactly.
Wait, I dropped you? Wait, I dropped you for Donnie? Oh, wait, you just said I won the League Cup with Acorn. Oh, you played with Acorn. Wait, you played with Acorn? I must have dudded. We won one event and then I got dropped. Oh.
There's a few things.
Oh yeah, we stopped playing because of my
were
community,
about
low
to go wrong
key.
for Clix. The first thing that happened was NA West and NA East combining into one North America Central region. This created a super
I remember
region that
waking
made
up to this
qualifying
news,
for any tournament
and
going
I was
forward
so
much,
fucking
much
sad.
harder. Not to mention, everybody would need to move
Acorn's not
and
playing with your
go to
bitch
Dallas,
ass.
Texas, if they wanted 0 ping.
New Dallas, please.
Bro.
So if you guys didn't know the news, Fortnite merged their West and East servers to make Central servers. So
You're not
now
playing with Acorn, bro.
the
You're too.
servers are
Dukes,
now
you
in
could be the
Dallas.
next
I know you're
Cold.
gonna say, wow,
You could be the next Cold. I'm not even
And I'm
trolling.
gonna be honest, I did.
However, Clix did get himself a pretty nice place to stay. And nice apartments aside, things were about to get worse for Clix when he got banned from
Dukes, I'm gonna be
Fortnite
honest.
for teaming.
Chat. Dukes, I'm gonna be honest. I actually do think you're better than Cold. Bro, you just don't, like, you just play with players, so nobody thinks you're good. Booga, you don't think Dukes could be the next Cold? I'm gonna be honest, I be watching him in Tokes, and that motherfucker is like, bro, like, kid moves so fast. Nah, Dukes, you got potential. Before you cheated to win FNCS, you had the best placement was with me, IGL. You won IGL, you cheated to win, dumbass. You literally paid those 2 kids to fucking land, and you had max surge and 2 kills every single game. That was the most obvious cheating ever.
If you guys didn't know, this means that I can't play this FNCS, the Grand Finals, and I also can't play the next FNCS.
Damn, that's crazy.
In a month.
Booga has 0
that
wins
means I
without
can't
Miro?
go to the LAN event.
Is Booga, yo, Booga, you still playing with Pete?
And I basically can't play for the next 4 months.
That's right. Because of the rules at the time, Clix was basically unable to compete in the rest of the FNCSs for that whole year. And obviously, this was a massive disappointment for not only Clix, but all
until
of his
one bad
fans who were
tourney,
looking
yeah.
forward to
That
seeing him
fucking
compete.
sucks.
However, if you do something against the rules, it is only fair that you get banned. Except Clix didn't team on purpose. In fact,
the pizza shit,
he
yeah,
was
I mean,
basically forced to team with a stream sniper.
I think me and
the whole
Sended
game.
were so good,
He beat me
dude.
the whole entire time. He was following me since the start. He was following me.
Bro, me and Sended were so
Did
good,
over
dude.
350 damage to me.
Yes, we were. We were running that.
whole
Katana season was
The
literally my
stream
season.
sniper drops a
I was
pizza at Clix,
disgusting.
and
I
then
gave,
he picks
yeah,
up
bro,
the
I gave
pizza
Ages
without
to win,
thinking
dude.
about it.
I should have left the game. I should have left the game after I got that pizza from the stream sniper.
And then Clix just kills the guy, getting all of his loot anyway.
But he actually followed me right here.
Did we
He
get
followed me
fourth in
right
week
here.
1 finals with Sended?
Sits in my wall, goes up and down, and lets me kill him, okay? Lets me kill him. So no matter what, chat, I would have got all the loot that he gave me, and I went on to win the game.
Yeah, if I didn't win the game, I would have been
This whole
fun.
situation is super unfair, and I also think that stream sniping is a massive reason
If I didn't
why
win the
Clix
tournament,
hasn't won an FNCS
it's just I
yet.
won the
And
whole
like I said,
tournament.
we're going to talk a little bit more about that later. However,
You know this
against
kid is
all
like
odds,
mad known on
Fortnite
TikTok?
would change the
That
rules,
kid who
saying that a
pizza shit?
14-day ban from the game would only punish you from competing in one FNCS tournament instead of 2. And although Clix missed Majors 2, he was now able to compete in
Man, I
Majors
love
3.
Epic, but like,
Let's go! W's in the chat right now!
This time, Clix would team up
What's
with
that
one
dark
of
skin?
the best players in North America West history, Epic Whale. And unfortunately, they didn't do as good as they wanted to, which means they got 23rd. However, in this season, Epic announced a last chance major, which was basically a 4th FNCS for the year, where players who hadn't qualified for globals yet would be able to get a chance. And
We were
Clix and
so
Epic
bad
Whale
landing
came in
Mega.
clutch, getting a
Mega
4th
sucked.
place, which got them a ticket right to the Global Championships.
Clix and Epic, Copenhagen.
And right before going to Globals, Clix made a
Said
massive
Mega.
announcement right before the tournament.
Mega City.
He was now an owner of the esports organization.
Played it so wrong.
XSET.
One last announcement. We've acquired a majority share in Access!
well, because I didn't know, I didn't know how to play it. and Epic was IGO.
Announcement, considering most organizations were pulling out of Fortnite at this time, and it was really awesome that Clix doubled down on the Fortnite org.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. It was a tank drop spot. Yeah, but Blood sucked. Epic was playing like it was West. Bro, Blood told us not to use DMRs, which was like actually brain rot. Dude, I don't know. Bro, Blood is good at sometimes, but sometimes he's butt cheeks. Why do we not use a DMR? I think it's once.
With XSET later, and how that could be playing into all these issues of him.
That was a
not
DMR
making it
season?
into FNCS.
I'm saying the season after that.
Unfortunately for Clix and Epic Whale,
I'm saying the
they
season where
wouldn't
we
even
did
make it out
after
of
the 4th
lower
place.
bracket. They finished 27th on day 1 of the grand finals, just missing out on their chance to play in day 3 of the finals. Although
Wow, we were
the
really
loss
that
at Globals
close?
was hugely disappointing. We see for the
Really?
first time
That's
in
crazy.
a while,
I didn't
Clix
know we were that
decided to
close.
stay with a duo for more than a couple seasons. Epic Whale and Clix
Epic's
were
the
both
longest
in
I've ever played with someone
2024,
for. That's
planning
crazy.
to play duos again together. In Major 1, Clix and Epic Whale tied their best placement ever, getting Clix another 4th place in FNCS. He seems to have this curse where he just can't beat 4th place and get onto that podium of top 3. Anyways, the other negative part about this major is that only
This
the
chat's
first
so
place
cringe.
team qualified
This
to
chat's
globals,
so
which
cringe.
means that Epic
Yo, I
Whale
hate this
and
chat,
Clix
on
need
God.
to try and get that
On
elusive
God.
golden ticket to LAN one more time. And things wouldn't work out as planned, as they landed in 14th place in the Majors 2 of that year. Because of this, Clix would do what he does so often, and part ways with his—
Wait, me and Epic got 14? That was the season I crashed 2 times and I played on a different PC. Oh my God, no way we did that good. And I had no audio 2 games. Wow, that is crazy.
duo going into Major 3. However, this would
Good,
turn
are you
out to be a
trolling
good
for the
decision,
circumstances? Yeah.
because Clix would end up
Oh.
duoing with one of the best players on EU,
Venno.
named Venno. At first, people didn't really believe that they were teaming because the two were from entirely different continents. But just a few days later,
Venno.
was at Clix's apartment showing his face on his stream. And honestly, nobody knew how this team would perform together, considering how many videos there were of them yelling at each other.
Just stop fucking playing it.
Nah, you shut the fuck up, bro. Because that's not the reason you died. You were gonna get hit on no matter what.
I've been begging you for 5 minutes. Get the fuck up here.
You haven't.
I've been waiting 10 minutes. Now this team's in front. Nah, I haven't, okay? I've been telling you. Take me farming metal. Come.
But let's be real, who knows if those videos are real or just clip farming. Anyway, the two entered Majors 3 needing to do well, and it was their last chance to qualify and they needed to lock in. And they did just that. because at the end of day one, Clix and Veno were in the first place.
Oh my god, man. Oh my god, I can't watch this. I can't watch this, bro. Oh my god, I'm getting PTSD. I'm gonna full flashbacks. I'm actually gonna cry, bro. Dude, I remember ending stream and going on my balcony, just staring at my balcony, literally staring at my balcony and asking myself, is this the one, bro? Like, is this actually time? Opening my comm and everybody's scared shitless. Everyone's saying like, yo, this could actually be the time. This could actually be it, bro. Going into game 9, bro. We're so first, 3 games left to secure it. And then someone shoots our vending!
Position going into the final day of FNCS. This had to be it. This was the one chance that Clix had to break his curse and get his FNCS win. However, there was one massive duo in their way, and their names were Peterbot and Poyo. A seemingly unbeatable team would end up giving a tragic day 2 to Clix and Veno. However, it wasn't exactly Peterbot and Poyo who ruined their day. In fact, it was 2 players who were very unknown.
They got banned, by the way.
Both
players got banned.
Finals that had tried to land on Clix for clout. Because of this really messed up interference, Clix and Veno would drop again into that devastating 4th place finish that Clix has gotten so many times. However, Clix and Veno did qualify high enough to get into the Global Championships, and we all know how Globals turned out.
Would you please give it everything you've got for the FNCS Global Champions 2024?
Bro, I'm actually impressed we got 11th at LAN, bro. 11th while being calmed by OC kids and being absolute, like, bro, like, that's so annoying, dude.
While Clix and Veno didn't get first place, they did get 11th, which is the best placement we've ever seen Clix get on LAN. And that brings us all the way to today. Now that you guys have a very good picture of what Clix's competitive history looks like, I want to talk about why he isn't able to get an FNCS win, and also reasons why I think that he might actually have a chance to do so if he switches up a thing or two. So without
Let me hear your advice, Timmy.
Let's get into this next
Let me hear your
video.
advice.
I already mentioned it earlier on, but I want to touch on Clix constantly switching teammates. If you look at his entire competitive history, which we just did, you'll notice that he doesn't stick with a duo or trio for very long. And although this can be an advantage for Clix when he switches up quickly to grab a duo like Veno, it also hurts him in the long run because he can't build up chemistry.
And I'm gonna counter this real quick. And I think most pros watching are gonna agree. When you stick with a duo, you get way too comfortable and you don't play as good. That's why every single duo that randomly just connects with each other instantly play good. Because they're nervous and they're not comfortable. If you stick with a duo for so long, you won't be good. Like, you just won't be good the whole time. Because you just get way too comfortable with each other. I'm telling you, bro. Acorn and Cold, bro, they're not a duo anymore.
Communication between teammates is one of the most important parts in all of Fortnite. And it's hard to build that with somebody in just a couple months before an FNCS. Now, for why this happens, I don't think it's because Clix just
Poyo and Peter
his teammates
are not duos either.
I
What?
think it's quite the opposite. I'm gonna give you a couple reasons why I think Clix
Where's Sasha Bella-Buka?
duo. Number one,
yeah,
is
one out of
that
a lot.
People seem to use Clix. See, a lot of players make good money playing competitive. But as we all know, the people that are really winning in the Fortnite world when it comes to money are content creators like Clix, who are making a massive amount of money by streaming and making videos for their fans. So what happens is a lot of massive players will want to team up with Clix for clout, and then after not winning after 1 or 2 seasons, they'll take the viewers and run. Now, I'm not going to pick any specific names and say that anybody has done that, nor can I necessarily prove it. However, I do think this is something that Clix has to be weary of, and it's probably really stressful for him to know who's using him and who is actually a genuine good duo. And perhaps even more importantly than that point is the fact that nobody wants to deal with stream snipers. I already mentioned stream sniping earlier in this video, and I think we all know how bad it can get. So,
It's crazy, Rise, bro. Rise, bro. I'm not trying to say something, but I looked at your shit a couple months ago. You didn't stream at all. And this month, randomly, you put 120 hours in. Let's talk about it. No, I'm playing.
It's a f***ing popcorn skin. It's a popcorn skin, dude. Now this is just in a dance for me, you mother. Dance. And he left the game. Wanna know why he left the game? Why do you think he left the game, chat? Let me know. Let me know.
See, most players in Fortnite don't like stream sniping, but a lot of the pro
I get
players
griefed every
that
tourney,
don't
to be honest.
stream haven't experienced it and don't
I do
understand
be
how
getting
bad it
griefed
can
all the
actually
time,
get.
dude.
So they think stream snipers will be no problem, and then they start playing with Clix and realize just how miserable it can be.
Damn.
I mean, Venno is one of the most popular players in the entire world, and he didn't have to worry about getting dropped on mid-FNCS and EU. However, he flew all the way to a new country to play with Clix, only to have their FNCS griefed by a couple of kids who just wanted attention. It's kind of obvious at this point why players don't end up sticking with Clix. It's really annoying to have to be in his position. And yes, Clix is incredibly blessed, and he would say himself that having this massive audience is all worth it. However, it doesn't make it any less annoying for him to have to deal with stream snipers. And going off of that point, I can see how easy it would be for Clix to lose passion playing the game.
Wait, try to get this gone? Yes, no. I'm killing myself in the game. Alright, that calls it. Come see you guys tomorrow. Love you guys. I'm going to bed.
Losing passion for the game isn't surprising when you're dealing with all these issues and Epic Games doesn't really want to solve it. I mean, we see another example with Ninja. Although he wasn't necessarily
Damn, he was
a
on
pro
Jimmy
player,
Fallon?
we saw him quit Fortnite for a long time and even now doesn't stream it very often because he's just tired of being stream sniped day in and day out, with Epic Games really not having a solution for it.
God, why, dude, that little piece of shit, they fucking rushed me because they knew who I was. 1,000,000%. No reason they leave out of town to kill a solo, dude. No way. They're on the highest building and they go for one guy. They didn't go for the entire time, dude.
On top of these negative things that are stopping
dude.
Clix from qualling, there's also his focus on content creation. I've already said it a couple times, but Clix's main source of income is from streaming and YouTube. And that is more than a full-time job. I've only been doing this for like 7 months. And
Maybe
I don't
when I was doing
very often, I mostly just make videos, and it's incredibly time-consuming because you want to make the best possible content for your fans.
Bro,
But
maybe
Clix
like
is
back
in this
then,
weird
I don't really
position
feel like I'd be
where
focusing on
he
it that
needs
much
to make
anymore.
all of this
Do I?
content on
I feel like I
stream,
just stream
set up
everything.
these videos for YouTube, and also play a competitive season
that's
every
true.
single few months.
That's true.
That takes hours and hours every single day to prepare for. So between streaming and uploading videos and competitive, this is more than a full-time job for Clix. And at just 19 or 20 years old, it's really impressive that he even gets it all done, let alone does it at such a high level. And don't come in the comments saying I'm glazing Clix. I'm just trying to be realistic and help you guys understand why it sort of makes sense that he hasn't won an FNCS yet. Okay, now that I've ranted a little bit about why I don't think Clix is able to win FNCS, we probably all have the same question on our mind. Will Clix ever win an FNCS? The answer is maybe. And I know you didn't wait this entire video for me to just say I don't know, but the truth is it's really up to Clix. You see, it all depends on whether competitive or content is going to be a priority for him. You see, I don't
Bro,
think
it is
it's
not up to
possible
me
for
at
Clix
all.
To
The
go
fuck is this guy
full-time
yapping
as a
about?
content creator and as a pro player. We've seen players in the past like Ninja and Cypher PK and even Nick Merckx try and do it, and it just
Brother, it is not up to me literally at all. I put every single focus into me and Venno. Didn't even stream for days on days to focus on scrims off stream. Did everything we could to possibly prepare. We're first for 9 games straight. The last 3 games, people can't win, and instantly they try their hardest to grief us so we don't win. What do you guys call that then? Don't stream grands? Okay. Don't stream for 170,000 people and create generational wealth for the rest of my family by doing that? Bro, it's just nonstop stupidness. You have to outweigh every single fucking thing.
Bro, you just proved his point. You care more about the content than placement? No, dude, I'm the biggest name on Fortnite for streaming and everything. Why would I not stream a grand finals? Like, that's just, it shouldn't be a factor where if I stream a grand finals, I'm instantly not going to win because I have people griefing me.
just never works out. However, most players decide to go with
Mongrel ended stream 4 games in when he was first. Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't he end stream?
content creation because that's genuinely where the money is.
Yeah, he did.
But in the case of Clix, I think he's doing okay on cash, and I truly believe he cares just as much about competitive as he does about making money from content creation. And if Clix is looking to move forward and take competitive top priority, then there's no better time to do it, because going into the next year, we're going to be switching up to trios, which means that
always gonna try my hardest, and if it gets to the point where I retire a couple years from now and I don't win a FNCS, well, we created a legacy, bro, regardless or not. But
Clix isn't out of luck looking for a new duo because everybody's taken. He can take his time and find the right trio, considering that there's some cash cups over the next few months to help players warm up for next FNCS. And this cash cup season, we've already seen Clix joined by Roix and Muzz, who were two of the best players in the world, where they finished 5th in an NA Cash Cup, winning $400 each. And honestly, just from watching them play the Cash Cups, it seems like they might be a strong contender for who Clix might end up playing with next year. However, things change every minute. We don't know what the future
I don't think Muzz wants to play with
Clix,
us.
but one thing I do know is he needs to sort of
It's not the
make a
mentality to
decision.
have, bro. That's literally the best mentality. I always say this, bro, dude. Ever since I started not giving a fuck and realizing we're either gonna win or we're gonna lose, and we're gonna go into it with just playing the game, like I've been.
Is he going to keep
You
relying
can't go into
on
wanting and saying you're gonna
or
win.
Is he going to go all in for a couple of seasons, forget about focusing on YouTube and Twitch, and go 100% on competitive and get that first win? Anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
It'll be good. I mean, it was low-key mad clickbait, but